Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again. It's lights out. It's episode 22, and we are back from a banger ass tournament known as Super Smash Con. Now, me personally, I've been fighting to get my voice back since we got there, since we left, all that stuff. These two, they're fighting for their life in bracket, okay? We're going to hear exactly how that went from two of my best friends like Cosmos. How are you guys doing today?
I can't believe I won SmashCon.
I can't believe I wasn't even there.
Bro, honestly, it really feels like you weren't there because
I really wasn't.
Bro, you were a little bit lazier than you should have been.
I was lazier than I should have been?
Yeah, you were.
What do you mean?
Okay, why don't you give your side of the story and then I'll say why you're a bum.
Please,
right.
dude. By the way, Cosmos, this is all the more better because I see the crutches in the background trying to garner sympathy. You're slick. You're slick.
Because I'm actually using them. Actually using them.
I was drinking on Sunday night and about 3 drinks in, I was like, fuck Cosmos.
Damn, bro. Was I already gone by then?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Speak your truth.
All right.
Go off.
So here's the most embarrassing part. I'm going to tell you how everything happened, okay? So I got there Thursday night. Everything was fine. We were just hanging out. Friday was Friday was supposed to be doubles. So I got there Friday. Helped Light warm up for his pool. During his pool, like everything went fine. I saw Zomba. I was teaming with Zomba for a doubles, so we were playing at 1 o'clock. It was like 12:50, so we were gonna warm up for a doubles. We were gonna play each other. So I played him in one match. It was all cool. I was crossing my legs. So I usually cross my legs whenever I'm warming up. And then the second game, I tried to uncross my leg, and then I just uncrossed it incorrectly, I guess, or something. And something in my knee just absolutely gave out. That's literally all that happened. That's everything that happened.
May I interject?
You may interject.
Am I to hear that you injured yourself while trying to man spread?
While trying to man spread?
Yes.
No, I was not trying to man spread. No.
He was trying to
I was trying to put my legs on the ground.
Okay.
The gravity of the earth was too much for him to bear. And
Nail's actually awake, by the way.
Okay.
Oh.
Throwing that out there.
Metaphor.
Oh, yeah.
See you then. Go.
Anyway. Yeah, so I uncrossed my legs. Something just felt really uncomfortable. I was like, that's weird. It felt like something shifted in my knee. Like, that's weird. Maybe it'll shift back. So I tried to play like the first stock, and it just got worse and worse as the stock went on. I was like, I can't play right now. So I told Zomba. Zomba was a super homie, got like a TO for me to come help me. I was like, yeah, I can't really move right now. It was like I was waiting for like 5 minutes for him to come back. During that 5 minutes, it got pretty bad to where like I couldn't move my knee at all. So I had to go to like an urgent care to like figure it out. Yeah, I'm not gonna go too much into the details, but after that, I literally could not move the first day I could not move my knee or my leg basically at all. The second day it got a little bit better, but it was still very, very painful throughout the entire weekend.
All right. What's your take on that, Light? What was your POV, if you will?
All right. So first of all, after he stubbed his toe, he went to the hospital.
After I stubbed my toe.
Realized he doesn't have health insurance.
Okay. I cannot confirm or deny that.
I'm fucking around. Anyways, after his leg gave out, he, got injured. He went to the hospital, got his crutches and all that. And I get it. I get the pain. I don't say that didn't happen. I was there. I was catering to this man, making him dinner every night.
Okay, that's true. He was actually making dinner. He was actually cooking in the hotel, and his pasta went pretty stupid. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty good.
My cooking is amazing. Anyways, I don't say that none of that happened. I believe all that. I just think you were being kind of a bum this weekend. I think you could have been at the venue practicing a bit more than you did.
I mean, I would say that I definitely could have, but let's say I want to go through my bracket run. I think the main reason why I didn't do as well as I wanted to is because I didn't get to warm up for most of my rounds because I played basically the entire day Saturday because my round 1 pool was Saturday morning, 10 a.m. But I decided that I was actually going to go to the urgent care in the morning right before my pool because I wanted to make sure that I had time to actually get there. So I went there, and then I literally had just enough time right after going there to go to my pool. I went to my pool, and then I played my pool, and then I was like, all right, I finished playing. I feel pretty uncomfortable and exhausted, so I'm going to go back to my hotel room our hotel room and take a nap. And I took a nap, went to my round 2 afterwards. I made it to my round 2. Actually had a kind of scariest match, my first match with the Donkey Kong player, because I was just also not warmed up. And then I made it to my round 2 through winners. I had, I believe, 4 hours before then. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go back, take a nap, going to take a 2-hour nap, and then come back. First, I had to get a prescription from CVS that the doctor prescribed me for my injury. So I went to the CVS after my 2-hour nap and then went back to the bracket to play again.
Bro was in bracket off a perk.
Yeah, so I was definitely attending to my health rather than my bracket, because honestly, I feel like in retrospect, I probably should have just DQ'd.
All right, let's be honest here.
I just want to say one thing.
Go ahead.
I think it would have been fine if you DQ'd. My complaint isn't that you did bad in bracket. My complaint is that I think you should have played a bit more. I'm just saying, Mars kind of got top 8 with a torn ACL.
Okay, but could he walk or could he not walk?
He could walk. Wait,
there you go.
His leg. You had crutches. You had crutches
to stand up and pop off.
No,
you had crutches.
You don't walk with your hands. Play.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. My feet hurt. I can't nair up smash. Fuck.
Oh shit.
What this guy talking about?
That's what you sound like. Like, I can still play the game with my hands. Like,
it's okay. Listen, things happen. That's why. So I'm going to give an update on our $500 bet. I'm going to allow Cosmos another event. Now he doesn't know what tournament I'm going to pick to allow him, but I will reveal that maybe on like the next episode. I got to think.
Okay, wait. Just
you ain't getting shine. You ain't getting shine.
No, I'm not going to shine.
He's not going to shine.
Just tell me right now if it's the France tournament or not.
You want to go over? You can go overseas and get top 8.
I mean,
Terra?
There's like it's a pretty stacked tournament, but like it's more top heavy than anything. Like top heavy.
Yeah. All right, bet. I'll give you Terra. So, you got Terra.
Oh, okay.
There you go. You got Terra.
And Cosmos gets first.
All right. So we're gonna
because Light, Spargo, and Tweak didn't go.
There you go. We're gonna go ahead and pull away from that topic, much like he pulled something in his knee, and shift over to Light. Because Light, now you had some pretty strong words last week. So much so I put it in the title of the last video. That's how confident I was in you, my guy. And then I don't know what happened against Mars. Bro, I've never seen you actually look scared playing. You look scared. That's not a diss. No. That's not a diss. That's not a diss. I just think you look scared playing. And what happened, bro?
Well, first of all, I don't know what you're talking about. I won. I can get the trophy if you want. I have it in the bag.
Put the time machine away.
Oh, my God. All right. So, honestly, let's start off by saying that I was playing really good this week. I played very good.
Okay.
All right. But I think playing Mars was scary. And the reason playing Mars is scary is because I had to play against somebody who knows everything I do, and I forgot everything Mars does. Like, I don't. Like
I feel like everybody forgot everything Mars does.
Yeah, no, it's like enough. Yeah, I know, but I feel like I get expected to like remember how Mars plays because it's me and Mars. But it's really fucking hard to remember how Mars plays when he hasn't competed in 2 years, like versus me. He hasn't played me in 2 years in bracket. It's very hard to remember that shit. I was like, what the fuck? And then I know, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. If I was a stranger who has never fought Mars in a day in my life and we were the same exact people, it would have been a lot easier fighting Mars that day. Because knowing what I know, I was like, I do not know how to approach him right now. I know he knows exactly what I want to do. I was psyching myself out. I was like, I know he knows exactly what I want to do, and I don't know what he wants to do anymore. And that shit was like a lot of pressure. It also made me realize that my play style has slowed down over time because a lot of people just don't play the way that like I used to play. Like I don't really need to play as fast anymore because a lot of these people just don't play fast anymore, which I'm pretty happy that I've realized that because I prefer to play fast. I feel like when I was like at my peak, I was still like playing very fast overall. So I actually got friendlies in with Mars afterwards, and like he shitted on me for like 20 minutes, but then like it started like clicking for me again. I was remembering what he was doing. I was remembering how to play without my shield a lot more.
That's why whenever you were asking him to play you, he was saying no.
Yeah, no, yeah. Mars was literally rejecting to play me in friendlies the entire weekend, which is very unlike him, by the way. He was rejecting to play me in friendlies the entire weekend because he knew that I would catch on. Like, I am better than Mars. I will never take that away from myself. But he knew that I would catch on. And I mean, it was smart from him, to be honest with you. The point is, we played after, and I remembered a lot. And it's actually to the point where, like, I was so, like, getting back into it, playing him. I'm actually about to just start going to his house, like, once a week. Like,
that'll be a very good idea.
Yeah, because I was going to say, like, you know, what happens if this content creator, a.k.a. Mars, decides just not to enter another thing for another 6 months? Everybody's just going to forget his style again.
Which is exactly what he's going to do.
It's not even really about that for me. Like, realistically, it doesn't matter if I remember how Mars plays or not. Like, I do think I'm better than him, but I just do think we're in each other's heads too much, and that could always go either way. But I truly think that Mars brings the best out of my play, and he always has. So I really do want to play with him more. So that's something I'm going to make an effort to do. I've already talked to him about it. He said he'd be down. In terms of the losers bracket, I beat Send, who that I wanted that so bad. He used to shit on me year one. So
he was the one that made you lose to the last chance qualifier losers, right?
Yeah, he did shit on me. He beat me there too.
Was the last time you played him?
Yeah, and then the last time before that was when I was having those hand problems at LTC.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and then so I played him and I beat him. It was a good set. Send and me are really cool. I was happy to play him. I was happy to just beat him and not even be scared. I'll say that I had no nerves this bracket. I probably was never even nervous versus Mars until like game 3 last hit. Like I wasn't even nervous when I was like scared. I was more hesitant, if that makes sense. Like I just didn't have the confidence to make the moves, but I wasn't like, oh, I'm shaking. I can barely like control what I'm thinking. I knew what I was thinking. I just didn't know what to do. And then I fought Miya, which was like, I wanted to fight Miya, but I mean, it's still a bad matchup. You know, I tried my counterplay versus him. Unfortunately, he did something I've never seen Game & Watch do in my life, which is he can max space his Nair, and I can't do anything about that. And if he hits me, he can still combo it, like at like the max combo that he usually does on everyone. So I saw that and I was like, okay, well, this isn't even really player versus player at this point. This is just kind of like, wow, this matchup is that bad. Like, I could have did better, obviously, but it was just terrible, honestly. So I got to make some steps towards that. I think Mars is a good step in taking my play even higher with Fox, but I don't even really think it needs to go that much higher. For the last 2 majors, or the last 3 majors, something like that, I've been getting taken out by Game & Watch. Gamo, I got taken out by Spargo, best player in the world, which was still a good set, and Game & Watch. This tournament, I got taken.
The best player in the world now?
Second best player in the world. I'm not in the mood for this conversation. This tournament, I got taken out by my training partner and another Game & Watch. And I'm pretty sure 3 tournaments ago, I might have gotten taken out by a Game & Watch too. My point is, I'm getting taken out by Game & Watch a lot lately. I'm kind of getting tired of it. I got to figure something out.
Ooh, secondary?
Most likely. I'm not going to say who.
Okay.
It was really funny because like I was actually talking to Light about the secondary, and then he told me, I promise you, I'm not washed. I just keep losing the Game & Watch. I just started.
It's true. I said that shit. I was like, bro, I am not washed. I am literally just getting every Game & Watch. Bro, if you pay attention to my brackets for like the past like half a year, someone's in there working the magic, bro. So
Listen.
I be getting the Game & Watches, the Ice Climbers. I'm like, bro, there's like one of each in each bracket. How am I running into them? And then I always end up in the bracket where all the other top players are. Like, if I get upset, how the fuck do our upsets always line us up? How do we always lose in the same way where it lines us up perfectly?
That always happens to me too, actually.
Because bro, that's been happening to me for like the last 3 majors. If Shuton beat Miya, it's me versus Shuton. If me and Shuton fought each other, the winner fights Tweak. No wonder top 10 players aren't making it to top 8. It's because we keep taking each other out.
Yep. And then on the other side, it's like Spargo loses.
Mars versus Apollo Kage.
Jackal DQ'd. Shuton sick on that side.
I don't give a fuck that Mars is fucking beating me, bro. This man got 3-0'd by a winning matchup. I don't want to hear it. Like
Zamba came through. Look, I will say that I said it. I said the trajectory of that tournament changes drastically if Miya beats Dabuz in winners like he should have, or you beat Mars in winners like you were projected. Like
I fight Dabuz.
Yeah, exactly. You would have fought Dabuz. If you fought him in winners or losers, you would have won. Like that's no disrespecting Dabuz, but
and then you would have won.
Yeah, I'm very confident you would have went 2 straight victories over those guys. Like he
was kind of cleaning me in friendlies. I ain't gonna lie.
I'll give Dabuz 1 game because he was playing very well in brackets. So 3-1. 3-1.
Yeah, he beat him in winners and losers to the person who said Dabuz beat me.
I think Dabuz has gotten a lot better. He was kind of cleaning me. He was kind of cleaning me in friendlies. I ain't gonna lie. Then again, those are friendlies, and I don't really camp. But I do see he has gotten better.
He definitely has gotten a lot better.
There was a minute where Dabuz was like on his way out, man. Like, I can't do this anymore. I'm gonna go actually, take advantage of this college degree I spent all this money on. Nah, sit your ass right back down in that chair and keep flicking them sticks, motherfucker. Yep. That's where we need you.
And now he's back to the 2nd place master.
There you go, man. Gatekeeping Dabuz is back. I personally love it. Love it. But there were a couple of other surprises at SmashCon. Most notably, one I actually was able to stream from my phone. Aaron taking out Spargo after Spargo was upset himself, not by Neo, the Corrin who went on that crazy run, but didn't he lose to Ly? Yeah. So that Corrin upset Spargo. That sent Spargo to losers.
Which is surprising.
Yep.
Well,
Aaron finished the job and took him out in 49th place. Wow.
Yeah, it's not actually super surprising. It's surprising, but it's not surprising because Spargo actually did mention that he does not he does not like Cloud Corrin, which is weird for me to think about because in Smash 4, that was like literally one of Corrin's worst matchups. It was like one of her top 3 worst matchups. So I just think about how it can't be that much better in this game. Corrin does have a lot more utility in this game. But Cloud is still a very, very good character in this game. So it definitely has to still be a losing matchup for Corrin in my mind. But Spargo lost to Leo's Corrin that one time, right. And I don't think it was too close either. And then he lost to this Corrin, so I feel like he's just been having a Corrin problem recently. But I just feel like it's just really unfortunate for him to get number 2 on the mid-season rankings and then tweet out, I promise everybody I'm going to 100% be number 1 on the ranking like by the end of the year, and then he just ends up getting 49th.
I think that's honestly why I think he deactivated his Twitter, because it's like, can you get 49th and still be ranked number 1? Because you'd essentially need Acola to have a really shitty tournament too, and I don't see that happening.
Yeah, that's just not gonna happen.
I just don't see that happening.
I feel like you could get 49th and still get ranked number 1, but you can't get 49th with the past placings that you have too, where you like also got 9th. You also got, I think he got 13th at Summit. So you have those losses.
Well, that doesn't count, right? Because it's a new season, right?
No, it's not a new season. It's just a mid-season. Like the season's continuing.
That's tough. Ooh,
yeah,
that's tough.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, I'm in a rough spot too, because I was Area 51, bro, and even if I won every tournament, I'm not getting top 10, bro.
I really wonder how placements match over like your losses, because the last 2 losses I've had has been to Spargo and Miya, and I'm like, I didn't really place that well. Like,
you lost to Mars too, but Mars
that's a bad one. And then I lost to Meister, but Meister's not a bad one.
Yeah,
it's just weird because I don't know how weighted Mars's loss will, like a loss to Mars will be, because like obviously he's gonna be ranked higher. Well. Probably, like, I feel like it's just weird to rank him because he's not going to many events at all. So I feel like they're gonna put him like around top 30 area, but like obviously he's like placing consistently like a top 20, top 15 player in general. But like him not going to events and then losing to him will just make you take a worse loss.
I don't know, man. The way this shit's looking, if you don't go to events after getting good placements, they're gonna be like number 1, bro. Honestly, based off Mars's results, I think he's somewhere in the top 7.
Yeah, he's actually 7th.
Yeah, over me.
Honestly,
you're 13th.
When the seeding came out for SmashCon, I think everybody agreed, like, oh man, like Or a lot of people said, like, is Mars seated too high? And Mars just kind of was like, nah, I'm really not. And just proceeded to, boom, backhand everybody in that bracket.
I mean,
no offense.
If you look at if you just go back to last week's Lights Out, I actually predicted he was getting top 8.
Yeah.
I literally said if he beats me, he's getting top 8. So it's really not that surprising to me. He had a pretty favorable bracket.
Who do you have to play in losers to make top 8?
Apollo Kage.
Oh yeah, he was a fake.
He had a very favorable bracket, and he's also just not a bad player. Like Steve versus ZSS is actually not a bad matchup. That's a matchup that I don't think they hate playing. Well, everyone hates playing Steve, but like they don't lose to Steve. They know they don't lose to Steve. And then he fought me, and then he was supposed to fight Miya, but he lost to the Buzz, which ended up in him fighting Apollo Kage. No disrespect to Apollo Kage. It's just ZSS Snake is not. It's not a good matchup.
You wish you had that. I think if you had
100%.
Yeah.
No offense to Apollo Kage. I played friendlies with him right after, and I was like 3 stock in this dude.
Yeah. I think if it's interesting too. Like if you had gotten past Miya, or maybe if he was just on the other side, you versus Tweak to qualify, because Tweak's another one who's missed a couple of top 8s here that you kind of expected he'd find himself. He didn't get it at Gombo, he didn't get it at Smash Factor, so thought Smash Con would be a big one. He missed it, just barely got 9th.
Oh, so that's
but I think you versus Tweak to qualify. Yeah, you versus Tweak to qualify. I don't know. I think you might have had it on that time. I think you finally get on the board again.
It's just funny because like whoever would have won that would have lost right afterwards, because that's just how their sets go.
Me and Has had tweets queued up, by the way,
no,
about
don't say that. That's how it goes. That's how it goes when Tweak wins.
Damn, so Tweak would have won.
No, yeah. Every time Tweak wins, he loses after he beats me. Every time I win after I beat Tweak, I get like top 3 or I win the tournament. At Genesis, I beat Tweak, and then actually, you're right. I lost right after.
I lost winners.
Yeah, I was the winners. And then I kept going. and then I beat Tweak at Level Up Expo, and then I won afterwards, beating Tweak again.
Slight correction. Slight correction. Tweak got top 8 at Gombo. My bad. He just lost round 1 to Riddles. My bad.
Yeah.
That's the one I couldn't believe. Yeah, go ahead.
He got nared into down air. I mean, into down smash, because that's a thing.
That was crazy.
That was nuts.
Now, yeah, I don't know. It's a weird spot. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the consistent players right now, I don't even really know, man. It's just
Acola.
This meta is so lame. I ain't gonna lie.
Acola's the only consistent player because he's playing the most consistent character.
No, Mia's fairly consistent.
Barely, but even at like Battle of BC, Miya got 7th or something.
Like, bro, this is so lame, bro. These characters.
Even Shuton's supposed to be one of the most consistent players, and he got 25th this tournament.
He got 17th, but that's not his fault.
No, he got 25th, bro.
No, he fought Miya, and then Miya fought me, and I got 13th.
Let me double check.
Right?
I mean, either way, that's still a surprising place.
Yeah,
considering how good he has been.
Is it really
Shuton got 17th. You're right.
But is it really that surprising? Like, it's surprising when you hear the number, but I mean, he fought Miya, and then you're like, okay, Miya. It's not that surprising anymore.
But then it was weird because Shuton lost to Andres in winner's bracket.
That is more surprising. I personally would never want to fight that dude because I don't like fighting characters. But, I mean, that doesn't look too bad for Aegis. He actually got reverse 3-0'd.
You did? Oh my god!
Damn, Shuton! Wow.
Yeah, it was they went FD every game he lost.
That's awful. That's a horrible decision.
Yeah. What
was he playing Aegis the entire set?
I think so. Yeah.
That's a horrible decision.
I was like, what the hell is going on?
Well,
you can't ban every platform stage.
Will we see? Because I haven't heard anything about him dropping out of the tournament. I know sometimes he can get a little emotional. Will we see Spargo bounce back at Delfino Maza? What do you think?
Yes.
Does he win that tournament?
Yes.
Shuton's not going anymore because of family emergency. Wishing the best to Shuton, by the way.
I'll say that he wins that tournament. I'll say just there's a high chance. I know Leo's going to that tournament.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Sonics is still going because he was talking about how going to too many tournaments back to back to back is not a good idea, and he's getting burned out. So I think he wants a break, and he might not join.
Yeah,
Love Sonics, that's cap. Love Sonics,
Sonics made me laugh so hard with his tweets, bro. His tweets were hysterical because there was one tweet. You know, like that thing we say, like if we all do bad, we're like that tournament didn't happen. You know, like 7 top 10 players did it top 8. You're like that didn't happen. You know,
he's not going. That sucks.
That's what Sonics did, bro. Sonics was like, do you think it's a coincidence that the people who got top 2 at the last 2 majors didn't get top 8? We're clearly burnt out, guys. I was like, do not group Spargo in with you, bro.
He does have some evidence.
That's what I did. I was like, I got 49. Spargo also got 49. It's
Cosmos,
a bad tournament.
It's not. You know what?
It's not the same.
I'm not going there.
I'm gonna keep going. All right, let's change the subject before I get roasted.
Bro, that shit is so funny to me. I start. That's like me when I lose to Game & Watch, bro. I be looking for other people that hate Game & Watch just to talk to them.
All right, fair enough. Okay, I will say that, yeah, like I said, it's unfortunate Sonics isn't gonna go, but I know Charles isn't going anymore either. I mean, he's just commentating,
really?
you know, but he doesn't feel the greatest. So it's just gonna be me solo doling. But I owe Mexico some events because I wanted to go to Smash Factory and get a chance to because it conflicted with something. So I will be at Delfino Maza. And it will be a lit time. And I'm putting my money right now on MK Leo to win that tournament because he just won a stack SoCal Regional, beat Big D twice, Meister, Paulo Kage. That's pretty damn good. He's playing good.
Is Acola going?
I don't think so. I think he
Watch was talking about
not going anymore. He had a family emergency come up.
Watch was talking about how some of them were going to Delfino Maza.
I know that Shuton was going, but I guess he's not going. I know Gak's going.
Is Ken going?
I'm pretty sure Ken is going.
Yeah.
But I guess maybe not anymore.
That's actually really fun.
I don't even want to know anymore.
Hold on, I have the list right here. Yeah, it was Gak, Ken, Shuton, but I guess Shuton's not going anymore, so it was just Gak and Ken.
Who's your favorite Japanese player, Phil?
What's that meme from Peaky Blinders? My favorite Japanese player is
Ken, right?
Zach.
Ken?
No, it's Zach Ray, but he doesn't go to anything.
Ken. No, it's Ken.
All right, who's your favorite Japanese player that plays?
Ken.
Is it now Neo who got top 5 at SmashCon?
It's either Neo or because I think Korn is awesome. It's either Neo or Shuton because I think Shuton's dope too. I like his Aegis a lot.
Yeah, it's actually crazy how there was 3 Korns in the top 32.
Or Kameme.
By
the way, Kameme, shout out to Kameme. We're touching on it briefly. He won Wanted. That was the other tournament going on in EU. It was Japan, all top 4, by the way. Kameme, Asimo, T, and Passeri, man, just smacked everybody over there. So Japan literally came over and conquered. They planted that flag like, y'all.
They plan that shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
The only thing is, I'm not sure if. So going back to Delfino Maza, I'm not sure if Leo will win because there's a lot of problem players that he struggles with. Like Gluto's gonna be there, so if he has to play Gluto again, it might be hard for him to close out that set. And then Shuton, I don't think he's ever beaten Shuton, which is still like really rough for him. And then just obviously Spargo, him and Spargo can always just go back and forth. It's pretty much just a 50-50 coin toss at this point.
I still agree with that. Yeah, I do.
So I still think he definitely can win. And I do want him to win. If I had to put my money on anyone, I would put it on Leo to win because for this tournament specifically, I believe in him or Spargo. And I think Leo has the edge currently. Just because of like, it might be hard for Spargo to bounce back after a hard loss, even though he has done in the past. But I'll just say that I do think Leo would take this tournament over Spargo if he gets through Gluto.
All right. I'll be very interested to see how Delfino Maza shapes up. And but I guess like the final piece to touch on for SmashCon is, of course, the guy who won the whole damn thing, Acola, continues his trajectory of just pulling head and shoulders above the rest. Obviously adding that trophy to his mantle of already stacked events, and couldn't be happier for the kid. I mean, thoughts? I mean, at this point, it's just like, yeah, he's definitely the best player. It is crazy that there's such a win disparity between number 1 and number 2, but if you can't always make it to number 1, which has been the case for a few of these tournaments for Spargo, I guess it doesn't really matter.
I'm surprised you don't want to talk about the victory celebration.
What was that? I didn't see it.
Oh, you know, like how there's 5 fingers and one of them's inappropriate?
Well, that's where I was going to segue into.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, trust me. I got notes on there.
Oh, tell us about your notes.
Well, okay. So Acola wins the tournament, as you guys know. And apparently somebody delivered the middle finger to him. Now, this story has gone through a couple different iterations, if you will, a couple different evolutions. Originally, somebody just tweeted out, which has now been deleted, by the way. Always the telltale sign when some dumbass just makes a tweet with no information. They're like, by the way, the guy who flipped off Acola is getting banned, okay? I don't even remember what this
He's in jail.
I don't even know what this person's name was, like D6 Sync or something like that, but the tweet has now been deleted since the TO, one of the head TOs, Rafa Fox, my boy, came out and was like, he quote tweeted and he said this, I'm going to read it. He said, since this is gaining traction, let me give a clarification. No one on staff, neither myself, the other TOs or directors, said anything about anyone being banned. If you are not staff, please do not tweet like you are. And of course, that's again what kind of prompted. So the thing was, he tweeted that, and then people started giving more context. Like, he was harassing him the whole time. He got on stage and was like, gave him stone cold, you know what I'm saying? Right to his face, all kinds of crazy shit. Now, initially, I just tweeted a response. Like, I think a warning would suffice because I didn't think it was as outrageous as those claims, made it out to be. And sure enough, it wasn't, because these people get on Twitter and they just say anything they want, like a bunch of typical Twitter idiots. And the actual TO, somebody who actually has authority at the event and knows what the hell's going on, said, no, this is not true. And that's that. So fake news, if you will. So yeah, that's the story behind that in a nutshell.
Damn, I actually didn't even know that happened, honestly. And it sucks that what'd you say?
I didn't know the last part.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks that happened in general because Acola is still just like young and like I still talk about how like it's definitely, even though like he is winning a lot. What?
Well, no one got up on stage and flipped them all. I mean, maybe someone did it from the crowd just messing around, trying to be funny. But it like that, that's just being an idiot. That's not being like that's not some targeted harassment campaign.
Yeah, that's true.
That's just my opinion. I mean, don't do it. Respect our Japanese guests here, but like, let's not act like the guy was targeted for some sort of mass harassment campaign, like that guy was trying to make it sound to be.
Okay, so it actually just did not happen.
From what I read,
nobody went on the stage.
Only time someone went on the stage is when they went up to pop off for Dabuz.
I remember that.
Yeah, he said, upon review, we believe that no one got up on stage in Acola's face. Both myself and Justin were there. So, okay, there you go.
Yeah, it was very interesting lie to have happened. You know what was really funny, though? The tweets that happened through it where Tilde was like, and he posted a picture of him flipping off the crowd after winning the tournament. That was funny as hell. Yeah, Riptide.
I like the one thing, backtracking a little bit, like going, since we're talking about Acola, like I do remember watching my favorite set was Acola Neo, because like it went to game 5 last hit. And I don't remember which commentator said it, but it was like they both started competing like offline, like recently, like within the past year or something, or like maybe Acola has been competing like a little bit over a year offline. And then it's like Neo has been competing for like 8 months offline, or maybe just a year. And it's like, it was last hit. And somebody said like, maybe the person with less experience in offline tournaments, or like not as many experience in top 8 like big stage tournaments, is gonna like kind of crumble under the pressure. And it was a situation where it was just last hit, and then Neo just bet it all when Acola was just waiting for everything, just waiting for any opening, and he just bet it all on the forward smash. And Acola just rolled away and just forward smashed him. And I just literally screamed. I was so upset because I felt like that's something I definitely would. That's like the Spargo jump air dodge in that one scenario when you're like, oh, I can definitely win this set right here, but if I don't do this right here, I'm going to lose.
What a jump air dodge, bro. That shit is still funny to this day.
The Spar dodge, man.
Oh man,
I think that Acola still wins that tournament from losers anyway, but I guess he's so good, we never have to find out.
The thing is, I'm not entirely sure. Like I do believe in, because the loser that had to play Zomba, I do believe in Zomba's odds in beating Acola. Oddly enough, I just think Rob can destroy Steve.
I think the best part of that tournament top 8 was the Coney casting couch because that top 8 was a sleeper.
I think it was a good medium for people who didn't just want to sit there and have to watch Has, Bam, and Charles just struggle to make some of those matches interesting. God bless them. They were in their pay on that one. God bless them for sure. But you know what? You guys watching, you guys deserve to earn a good meal, okay? And that's why our friends at Factor are here to take care of you. With this busy fall season just around the corner, you might be looking for some wholesome, convenient, or jam-packed days that you got to deal with. Well, guess what? Factor, America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit, can help you fuel up fast with chef-prepared and dietitian-approved ready-to-eat meals delivered straight to your door. It don't matter if you're on Section 8, okay, you got 8 stories. They will bring it to you. You'll save time, you'll eat well, and you'll stay on track for a very healthy lifestyle. Now listen, friends, after events, it's always important to refresh your healthy habits without missing a beat. You could choose from up to 34 weekly flavor-packed, dietitian-approved meals, and they're ready in just 2 minutes. I know you gamers ain't got no damn patience, so 2 minutes is a blessing. Level up with the Gourmet Plus options, prepared and perfectly by chefs, and guess what? Ready to eat record times. Treat yourself to upscale meals with premium ingredients like broccoli, leeks, truffle butter, and asparagus. I know you're gonna have to look up at least 2 of those, but you can do that after you take advantage of this deal. If you're too busy running around during the day to think about lunch, just keep your energy up with some lunch on the go. It's effortless. It's wholesome. And guess what? They got things like grains bowls and salad toppers just ready to eat, and no microwave required because half you couldn't use it anyway. I'm just kidding, but I ain't kidding about this. If you're looking to keep yourself calorie conscious, we got options for that too. Try a delicious, dietitian-approved, calorie-smart meal with around or less than 500 calories per serving. I know, I couldn't believe it either when I read that. This August, get Factor and enjoy eating well without the hassle. Simply choose your meals and enjoy it fresh. Flavor-packed meals delivered to your door, ready in just 2 minutes with no prep and no mess. Now, listen to me close. Head over to factormeals.com/lightsout50 and use the code lightsout50 to get 50% off. That's right, baby. I said lightsout50 at factormeals.com/lightsout for 50% off. Tell them E sent you. They might not know who the hell I am, but you do.
That was good. That was
Nice.
really good.
I'll give it up. I wish y'all. I know that he had the page up on the stream, but I wish y'all saw him because he was literally throwing his hands up like the entire fucking time. It was weird.
I get
You're
animated.
getting better at that. You're
Hey,
getting a lot better at that.
Heck, you know what I'm saying. Hey, you know what? When I'm fueled up for a good podcast, thanks to my friends over at Factor Meals, it's that much easier.
Facts.
There it is, baby. Now, moving right along, what is the next event you guys are going to be at?
Shine. I'm going to Shine.
He's supporting.
So is Zomba going to Shine, or is it just you and Tweak, and that's basically like the
It
only
is
couple players
me, Tweak, and Zomboy.
Okay. Well, that's basically, I think that's what it was last Shine, except I was there too. So
That is true.
Basically sounds like the same event.
No, I think
now.
Was Mars there last year? I'm pretty sure Mars was there last year.
I don't remember.
He was there, and it just
Is Mars not going?
Yeah, he's not going because he just got surgery.
All right. Yeah. So that's next weekend though, not that.
That is next weekend. Do we have Nao on standby? Does he want to come on?
Like, I mean, I can add him to the chat and see if.
I mean, we could talk to him for a little while if he wants to chitter chatter.
I'd be down.
It's gonna be a long episode.
Please be back after these announcements.
Actually, let's save him.
Yeah, because I do have to go at like 5.
Yeah. Let's save them because we got to do our Metafy episodes. So we're gonna paywall that shit. So that's what you guys. That's my teaser. Yes, spam no in the chat. I love it. It makes me happy. It's one of my kinks.
What the heck?
You have a lot of kinks, don't you?
You want to talk about that?
Yeah. What's your favorite?
What's your favorite? Hey, that's mine too.
Oh my god, bro.
All right. Well, I got
Yeah,
nothing.
my next tournament, I'm pretty sure, like the next tournament that a lot of people, like the top talent, a lot of the top talent will be at, it will be Terra in France. Will be like one of the bigger tournaments that France has had in general. Because I know Spargo will be there, Tweak will be there, Light will be there, I'll be there, Gluto's gonna be there. They're gonna have Japanese players. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if they announced it, but I'm pretty sure Yoshidora is going too.
Yo,
So Yoshidora's
what?
gonna be there.
That's
I think
crazy. Did you just
Osimo's
spoil
gonna be
it?
there.
What the-
No, they had an announcement trailer.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure he was in the trailer. So there's gonna be a lot. Yeah, Bloom is gonna be there too, which is gonna be kind of crazy. Like Bloom is gonna be in Mexico in Delfino Maza, and then he's actually gonna be
Wait, Bloom's going to Delfino Maza?
Yeah, Bloom's going to Delfino Maza.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah,
wait a
You know where he should be going? You know where he is going to go? Watch the Throne, baby. You might have saw.
That's what I was gonna say.
You might have. Silence, Jim. I'm talking. You might
Shut
have
up.
saw that both Dabuz and Miya qualified for Watch the Throne, our invitational that's going to be taking place December 8th through the 10th in beautiful San Jose, California at the Guild House. It's going to be awesome. Make sure you guys are following the Watch the Throne Twitter account for more updates because we have a lot of awesome, excellent announcements coming through and want to be able to share them with you. But it's going to be a sick event, and that's one qualifier down. Our next qualifier is actually going to be Port Priority. All right.
Now let's
just
make
so
moves
you know.
Miami.
Or maybe Let's Make Moves Miami too. Yeah. So we got a couple of different ways to get those spots, baby. So there you go.
It's just his tournament. He doesn't even know what's going on.
Oh my
Quiet, Jim. Just shut up and follow. We'll be
It's
there.
okay. It doesn't matter because Port Priority is how I'm going to qualify because I'm definitely not going to be doing the voting process. I'm sorry.
Voting process will be lit. You could do a whole campaign here on Lights Out.
I could.
We'll
that
get you those
like-
votes?
Is that like,
Ethical?
what's it called? Yeah, right? Is that ethical?
I don't know. Have you seen me? Anyway, there is one other thing I wanted to touch on before we get out of here. There is a beef brewing in Melee that is kind of reignited. And I wanted your thoughts about it. HBox versus Mango. Apparently, they're going to play for $15,000 Puff versus Doc in like a month.
Why did Mingo agree to that?
Because he has enough money to throw away.
That's pretty much true. I mean, the thing about it is like, I don't think that month prep helps Mango at all. I think it just makes it easier for HBox to just suss out even more of these Dr. Mario obvious weaknesses and then just obliterate him. Like,
Yeah,
Is that
I'm not-
the first to 10?
I don't know. Apparently, like this all started because Mango won't quote unquote try against HBox in bracket anymore. He just gives him Doc. So
did that happen?
yeah, he did that at the Ludwig tournament and he did that at SmashCon. He just used Doc against him.
Mango's fucking hilarious.
He didn't use Fox and
bro.
Falco.
Mango's hilarious. I love
Bro,
Mango.
These guys just have too much money, bro. That's the only answer. It's the only conclusion.
Mango has fuck you money.
Well,
Literally.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm Team Mango because Mango said he'd down to come on the podcast. HBox refused. I asked him at Two Amigos, I
Damn.
think it was like Friday or Saturday night after SmashCon. I was like, will you come on the podcast? He's like, I don't trust you guys. I'm like, what do you mean you don't trust? He's like, oh, you're going to set me up with some sort of question. I was like, that's actually crazy. HBox
He's right.
doesn't trust us.
He's
However,
right.
I did get him to say he would consider a recorded version that he and his team could go through and approve if it's okay first. But I thought that was crazy.
Yeah.
Acola said he would come on the podcast. HBox
Really?
refused? Yeah, I asked him during the interview at the end of SmashCon.
Oh, cool.
He was like, he was excited. I was like, yeah, I know who you know I am, nigga.
It's because he's my son.
Stop
Oh my
saying
God.
that.
My son got 49th.
You outplaced your son. 13th. Good job, buddy.
Oh no! If
Yeah.
you remove the 3, I got first.
Yeah. I guess yeah. We'll go with that. All right. So guys, that was Lights Out episode 22, the SmashCon recap, aftermath, whatever you want to call it. Congratulations again to Acola for winning the tournament. Congratulations to Light for getting 13th. Congratulations to Cosmos for just being there. All right.
I wasn't there actually though.
Well, yeah, you're right. That just didn't happen. Oh, and Zane won Melee. We love a good Zane victory. He's from MDVA. So Zane getting a W is
Nice.
always a good look. And it's always a good look to make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I tell you all the time, subscribing helps us get more into the algorithm, okay? If you want to see us up there with those big podcasts like, you know, the Impulsives of the world or the Yards of the world, which always lack color. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Make sure you do hit the subscribe button, comment, like all that fun shit, because we appreciate it. And we're trying to make it too, man. We're trying to make it too. Lights out, but we want that money up or on. Yeah. Something like that. All right, what do you
It's one of those guys. Stay tuned.
Yes. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned.
We'll see.
Phil, I think you could just end this episode.
Yeah, I feel like that was the closer, right?
That was the closer, no doubt about that. And thank you everybody who watched my talent show that I did at Super SpongeCon as well. We're working on the edit for that. That'll be on the YouTube channel in the next couple of days as well. So we'll catch you guys next week for episode 23. I will touch base with Mars and see when he'll be good to come on, because that is the next guest I want for the live episode. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the vibes, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Doses.
Yeah.